LeBron James just lost all control over the Lakers. New owners are taking charge and ignoring the king completely.
Moves, says an NBA front office insider. The Lakers are excluding him. They should. He's 41. So the Buss family for years has talked themselves into believing, I get it, this is their life. They talked themselves into believing we were just a rotational player away. And the new owners of this restaurant are saying, no. It's just not a little better chicken parm recipe. We're changing the kitchen staff.
What if I told you the biggest star in the NBA is being left out by his own team? LeBron James isn't being included in the Lakers' free agency decisions. The new owners aren't just making small changes. They're telling a 41-year-old superstar that his opinion doesn't matter anymore. This isn't just front office drama. It could mark the end of the LeBron era in Los Angeles. Imagine driving by your favorite restaurant and seeing a new management sign. That's the reality Lakers fans are facing. Colin Cowherd put it perfectly. The new owners aren't just tweaking the menu. They're firing the whole kitchen staff. This isn't about making a better chicken parmesan. It's about realizing everything you thought you knew about this team is changing. The Lakers now have new owners, and they're not amateurs. These are the same people who turned the Dodgers into one of North America's best-run franchises. They know what it takes to win. And now, they're looking at the Lakers roster like experts inspecting a fake painting. The Buss family spent years believing they were just one player away from a championship. The new owners are giving a harsh reality check. This isn't about finding one missing puzzle piece when the whole puzzle is from the wrong box. The signs were there, but Lakers fans chose to ignore them. The 2020 co-championship gave everyone false hope. LeBron's arrival boosted merchandise sales, and people acted like the team owed him something. But championships aren't built on feelings. They're built on basketball reality. The truth? This Lakers roster is a knockoff. The new owners are saying, sorry, Grandma, this isn't a Van Gogh. This isn't it. This morning, Lakers fans woke up to headline after headline that felt like punches to the gut. Lakers preserving cap space for next season. Translation, they're not fixing this mess now. Dorian Finney-Smith exit disaster. 3 draft picks traded for less than 50 games. That's organizational malpractice. GM Rob Pelinka under pressure. Even the guy making decisions is on thin ice. And here's the bombshell. LeBron James has no say in free agency moves, according to an NBA insider. The Lakers are excluding him. Read that again. LeBron James excluded. This is the same LeBron who has been a player-coach-GM hybrid for 6 years. The same LeBron who helped get Russell Westbrook traded to LA. The same LeBron who had input on almost every roster decision since arriving. And now, the new owners are saying, thanks, but we'll handle it. The most telling headline? It says it all. The Lakers aren't even taking calls or seeing if anyone wants Austin Reeves. Why does that matter? Because Reeves actually has real value. He's one of the few underpaid players in the NBA, putting up 19 to 20 points per game. The fact that they're protecting him while moving on from almost everyone else shows exactly how little faith the new owners have in the current core.
Mark Walters, I think it's the best run sports franchise in North America, perhaps ever. These people know what they're doing. They let stars go if they see problems around the corner. And so this morning, it appears they're going big game hunting next year. They do not think this is a championship team. They're not going to lose any sleep over LeBron being bummed out. They're going to upgrade scouting. And my guess, they are eventually going to find their wizard, their guru, their GM. So the Lakers need 2 centers like yesterday. The good ones are off the market.
Here's what Lakers fans need to know about the new ownership. These people know how to win. They built the Dodgers into a championship machine. They let stars go when problems are coming. They upgrade scouting. They find the perfect GM. They don't make decisions based on feelings or fan sentiment. Colin Cowherd called them antique experts, and that's exactly what they are. They can spot a fake from a mile away. Right now, they're looking at an aging LeBron and a perpetually out-of-shape Luka Doncic and thinking, this isn't Shohei Ohtani or Mookie Betts. The Dodgers let Corey Seager and Justin Turner go. It hurt in the moment, but it built long-term success. Now, they're using that same ruthless logic with the Lakers. The Buss family ran the team like a mom-and-pop shop, making decisions with their hearts. The new owners are changing that fast. They won't lose sleep over LeBron being upset. They won't make panic trades to please a 41-year-old superstar with maybe 2 years left. They're thinking long-term, and the early signs? They're right. The Lakers got absolutely crushed in the first round of the playoffs. The Lakers got crushed, and without Dorian Finney-Smith, they're worse now than at the end of last season. Meanwhile, the rest of the Western Conference is getting stronger. Houston added pieces and improved. Denver just gave Nikola Jokic the shooters he's been asking for. They're now second in championship odds. San Antonio keeps improving with young talent. Oklahoma City can play 9 deep any night. And the Lakers? No size, no depth, no centers worth mentioning. Clint Capella went back to Houston. Luke Cornett left for San Antonio. Brook Lopez went to the Clippers. For LeBron, that means he's going to have to play 38 to 40 minutes a night and drop 27 points just to compete, not win. Compare that to Kevin Durant in Phoenix or Jokic in Denver. They have depth and athletic teammates who can pace themselves. LeBron is 41 in his 23rd season. You think he can play 80 games at 42 minutes per night? Meanwhile, young stars like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chad Holmgren, and Jalen Williams are fresh, fast, and hungry. The Lakers can't rest LeBron because they lack depth. Losing Finney-Smith means no strong defender, almost no bench production, and no center. This is what happens when you build around aging superstars instead of sustainable, long-term excellence. The result? Your 41-year-old superstar has to be Superman every night. And that's not how you win championships. But here's the twist. The new Lakers ownership isn't just tearing things down. They're planning to build something special. The phrase big game hunting in 2025 keeps coming up. That's no accident. They're saving cap space, not making desperate moves this season. They're thinking long-term. Who could be available in 2025? If the Bucks fail again, maybe Giannis gets fed up with carrying a flawed roster and decides to join Luka in Los Angeles. Imagine Luka and Giannis in Lakers uniforms, with Austin Reeves as the third star and a rebuilt supporting cast. That's not just a championship contender. It's a dynasty in the making. But notice what's missing from this scenario. LeBron James having any say in building the team. For the first time in 15 years, he's being told, without words, this isn't about you anymore. You've had a great run, but we're building for the future. That's a tough pill for someone who's controlled his own basketball destiny from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland, and now Los Angeles. LeBron has spent over a decade being the architect of his teams. Now he's being sidelined. LeBron has built teams before. He's brought in coaches, players, and front office personnel. Now the Lakers are telling him, we know what winning looks like, and it's not this. The fact that Austin Reeves isn't even available for trade talks says everything about their priorities. They're building around young, cost-controlled talent while preparing to make a splash in free agency. LeBron's input? Not part of the plan. This might be the biggest power shift in the NBA in years. LeBron, who has been a player GM for a decade, is now just a player. The big question, how does he respond? Demand a trade to the Eastern Conference for another finals run, accept a reduced role and mentor Luka and the young stars? Or dig in and make things uncomfortable for everyone? The Lakers clearly believe they can win without keeping LeBron happy. They're betting on their market, their history, and their new organizational skill. And they might be right. LeBron averaged 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists last season and made All-NBA, but the Lakers still lost in the first round. Individual greatness doesn't equal team success, especially when the star is 41 and the offense runs through him. The message from a new Lakers ownership is clear. Championships are built on organizational excellence, not individual accommodation. The Lakers aren't going to bend the team around one player's timeline, no matter how great that player has been. They're at a crossroads and have made their choice. Youth, flexibility, and long-term planning over short-term appeasement of an aging superstar. Whether it works or backfires, one thing is clear. The LeBron James era of controlling his basketball destiny may be ending. For Lakers fans, that could mean the start of a new championship era or a painful rebuild? What do you think? Are the Lakers right to move on from LeBron's decision-making role, or are they making a huge mistake? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more NBA insider analysis and drama.